Hello, people. I need a new fucking cat litter box. I got distracted, didn't see if I ran the ad, but I think I did. Because Maple likes to dig away over to China or something, man. It's incredible. Whenever she uses the litter box, even if she just pees, she's like digging out half of the fucking litter every time. This is really annoying. I need one with like really high walls. I don't like the hooded ones because they smell bad. They stink. They collect the stink. Ugh, also, I can't see properly. I have to open them up to see if there's something inside. Also, welcome everybody. I have 2 sets of horns now. I didn't get really far with this picture. I also have a bandage. Bandage. Not a bandage. What do you call them? The things that you stick on your wounds. I played with Maple earlier and she was so excited she scratched my thumb and started bleeding. Are you ready for an... Grass, there's one thing I want to teach you. Do you know when to use A and when to use an? A-N? There's a rule to it. You use an only if the word you use before it has an A, E, I, O, or U. Only then you use an. If there's any other letter before the A, it's just A. I've been triggered by that so much whenever we're talking. But I don't want to be the grammar bitch. Yeah. It triggers me sometimes. I mean, my English is anything but perfect, but... Okay, I'm gonna take this up. This is hindering me from drawing. Trying to clean my wound here. Ugh. She scratched me right into the fucking creaks and folds of the thumb, you know, like... on your joint. Stupid cat. My finger is sticky. My brain washed already. What challenge? I don't think I'm good at challenges. Oh. I could have gone further with this picture, but when I decided to draw on it yesterday, my little sister face called me for a present for our older brother. So I couldn't continue drawing after I started drawing the hair. Ripple ban is only 5 minutes. Word ban? What do you want me to ban? I'm not gonna do stuff for a very long time. I included those for funsies when I did Nuzlockes with Chad, one of my mods. Because there are certain words I use a lot during Pokemon times, you know. But did you think that word ban is going through the entire stream? Are you crazy? Still think hydrate should be changed. Yeah, okay. What do you call... I'm so triggered right now. A magic owl? Exactly what? You want me to change to drown? Wait, let me change it real quick. What was it? Houdini. Is that a reference to a show or something? A genie and a hoot. Wait, it's in setting? No, Veer. I think it's in Veer rewards. Channel points. Manage rewards. You wanted to have. Let's see if Twitch even lets me rename it to drown me. Hydrate. Drown me. Oops. Save. Okay, it should be renamed now. You redeemed it before I renamed it, okay. Not only that, but entire stream banning word. Banned recently a word on one artist's stream and it was funny. Do you really think my bird brain can comprehend the knowledge of one word or several words if it gets redeemed several times? Dude, I already fail on the don't swear one every time because I don't really know what counts as swearing at some point. Like, does it mean I'm just not allowed to say fuck or I mean, it's hard to pin down, honestly. Like, even goddammit is kind of swearing, ain't it? At least if you're like a believer. If that's what it would be called. I have no idea what. A religious person. Or something like that. Yeah. What was I doing? I was drawing this line here. You distracted me. I want to add a few more thingies. I mean, you guys can see them because I disabled them. I will enable them again once I have my PC. So after the Christmas weekend, most likely, if I manage to set everything up during the time. I have one for bonking where you throw like bonk stuff at me. I have one where you just throw random shit at me. Didn't I have more than that? Did I delete some? I had one to summon Liam because that's what some of my viewers made up when I put on a mustache. Which one was fun? The bonk? It will be back. My laptop is not a big fan of it anymore, so I have to wait until I have my PC. Eating stuff video, yeah. That will come back. I just have to fix it. I don't know why every time I open it there was an issue with it somehow. I need to watch the YouTube video of it again and set it up on my PC when I get it. But other than that, there's a voice band thingy, but I find that kind of stupid because you can't really entertain people if you're not talking, and yeah, the voice band is in there on its own already. You don't have to set that one up. I just think it's really stupid. Maybe it's smart if you like doing something specific, you have a lot of viewers, but you can't lure people in if you don't talk. Yeah, but other than that, there's heads off to you, but I find that one quite annoying, honestly. I could, you know the headpad redeem thingy? I could try and figure out different stuff as well, like, yeah, that one. This is basically and despawning something in YouTube Studio. But you guys are able to do it. Like, I can do it as well with like a certain keybind. I don't know if it was... I don't know which one it was. There's a certain keybind. Oopsie. That I set up for that. I can do that with like different items that you can like summon in and out or something, I guess. But I would have to think of something. So yeah. That kind of stuff. pretty sure there are a lot of fun things to do, but I feel like with like a VTuber model, there are some difficulties that you can't do, you know, because the model has limited reactions and stuff. But I will see. I don't know if I can think of something. I'm not really that good with ideas, sadly. Generally, in anything. I'm a noob when it comes to ideas. But the throwing stuff will definitely be back once I set it up on my PC and everything. So yeah. That one will be back, I promise. You will be able to eat stuff at me again. Joy and Hydrate will then throw mugs at me again. Maybe one day I will be able to make my own 3D assets to be throwable. I would like to make a 3D asset of my mascot and have that one like throwable or something and stream. That would be kind of cool. I think that would be kind of cool. They're like, especially because they now introduced like live 2D objects that you can implement in YouTube Studio. Maybe I can think of something cool with like YouTube Studio stuff. Live 2D. If I can, I will implement it. Like some stuff that I could implement is, for example, I don't know, if I have like, I don't know, different options of clothing or something. That sounds weird. I don't want to give people the ability to strip me. But like, I don't know, different hairstyles and stuff. I don't know if I would want chat to decide over that, because them constantly changing my hairstyle and stuff would be kind of weird. You know? I don't mean stripping naked, but like generally changing the outfits. I mean, I can remove my ribbon here, for example, you know, if it's in the way. I can remove my tails, but they don't really matter here, so... Anyways. You hardly see them. Yeah. I need to think of stuff. But fear not, the throwing will be back. I promise you that much. Lines. This going to be a pain in the ass to color it, I'm telling you. Yeah. I also still need more names. But I will probably pester people for the rest of the year because it's almost over. About it, maybe after stream I will announce it again with an updated version of the picture. Because it won't be done until Christmas probably, because I still need to finish some work stuff as well this week. Tomorrow is Ori stream. I'm thinking about throwing in the Pokemon thing, so I can finish Pokemon. I want to have it completely done by the end of this year. I'm still kind of annoyed of that one. Maybe I just do it next week. I don't know. Wait, what? How long is next week even? 26th to 31st. Oh, that's kind of perfect. Sort of. You know what's perfect? Next year ends on a Sunday. So clean. Yeah, I might be able to throw it in next week. The issue is if my entire family is here, like at least even if it's just my older sister, my internet will be kind of fucked. Because they use several devices. You know. And I will have a PC, and as far as I'm aware, PCs kind of suck when it comes to connections, unless you have like a cable to your router, which I don't. Oopsie. So yeah, that's that. Oh, Christmas here, oh, Christmas here. How fucking spiky are you? I'm sad that old cartridges for games didn't save the files on them, but with the battery. Because that means the save file I once had on my gold edition is gone for good. Because the last time I checked, the file was gone. And today I thought it would be kind of a cute idea to make an art piece with like every Pokemon team I ever had during like my playthroughs of Pokemon. But I can't do it. Because the only Pokemon I remember from my gold edition is Articuno. And I don't even know how I got that Articuno because you can't catch it in the gold edition. I probably traded it from somewhere, but I don't remember shit. It's too long ago, man. I was maybe 5 when I played that game. Yeah, I had no sense of logic back then. Like, I can sort of guess what Pokemon I had, but I can't guarantee it, and I don't want to randomly pick something that I probably maybe not even had in my team. Like, I can guess that I probably had Arcanine in my team, because everyone had Arcanine in their team, right? I liked its first evolution, because it's a little doggo. Then there are like some other Pokemon that I remember I really liked. Might be that I had Rattata in my team. The evolution, I don't know the English name of it. Because I remember that I had Hyperfang on it at some point, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have it in any other game afterwards. I remember being hyped about Hyperfang because it was so strong. So I might have had a rat in my team. I either had the fire or the plant starter, that much I am pretty much sure of. But I don't know which one. Could have been either of them. What else is there? This poison rabbit. Nidoking, Nidoqueen. Probably the Nidoqueen line though. I probably didn't evolve it though because I need a moonstone and I didn't have that knowledge as a kid. I didn't know how to evolve things. So yeah, it's pretty hard to remember this kind of stuff, honestly. Pretty hard. I don't wanna just eyeball it. I wanna be certain. I'm pretty sure I didn't have an evolution back then because it was not that easy to come by EVs back then. I remember liking Noctowl. I might have had a fucking Pidgey bird thing in my team. I have no clue anymore, seriously. Just guessing. Things that could make sense. I think Lapras could be a thing too. But I'm not certain about this one because Lapras only spawned on a certain day of the week in a certain spot. I must have known that or accidentally run into it to have it, and I don't know if I had one. I just know that I always liked Lapras and I always wanted a Lapras in my team. But whenever I had free space for a Lapras in my team, there was no Lapras available in that edition. Sucks ass. Would have loved the Lapras in my Violet and Scarlet thing. My Violet game. So I took Vaporeon instead because I have no Lapras available. Yeah. And in other games, Lapras is only available via trade or something, and that's you know. Back then, trading wasn't easy. You had to have a link cable. I mean, we had one, I know that much. I know we had one. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have an Articuno. I seriously don't remember where I got that from. But that's the only Pokemon I remember having in my team because I remember beating the entire league with just my Articuno, kinda. Nothing else. I just swept the entire league with it several times because it was so much fun. Thus, I really liked my Articuno as a kid. The only thing I remember is that bird. It's the only thing I'm certain I had in my team. Maybe I had a Butterfree, that could be as well. But I don't know. Gotta look a bit what going on there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, go on. I don't mind. Lurk to your heart's content. Wah wah wah. That's fine. Fine with me. Yeah. Practicing piano in meantime. Good luck. Don't forget to clean the keys after you're done. guys good at wrapping Christmas presents? Do you even wrap them? So I asked my little sister if I should wrap hers. I didn't wrap hers yet because I know that if she sees it wrapped, she's gonna sneak into my room or wherever I put it, and she's gonna lift it up or shake it, trying to figure out what's inside before she's even supposed to take it. Never wrapped. I try to every time. I fail miserably every time. I just butcher the edges. I wrapped the present for my older brother. It looks awful, but I mean I did my best, okay? I did my fucking best. Still have to wrap hers. The only thing I told her is that she's not allowed to lift it up. She has to unwrap it while it's standing. I don't want her to lift it up. I feel like lifting up a present gives away too much what it might be or what it is. Because you can kind of guess by weight. Remember when I gifted her one of her rings that she really wanted? I put stones into the package so it's heavier. I let one big stone. I put one big stone in there. She lifted it up and she was like, "Oh, it feels like a stone." I was like, "You fucking bitch." Didn't want it to be so obvious that there's a ring inside because it weighs nothing. So yeah. That's that. I mean, I put my things in boxes if I can, so. And then I wrap it. If it already comes in a box, I leave it in that box. But a lot of times stuff does not come in like proper boxes, so. I mean, if you order stuff off Amazon, for example, you get those XXXL boxes for like a 5 centimeter object or something. Like, I remember buying a brush for my cat. A brush is like, I don't know, you know how big brushes are. They're not that big, right? But the package, man, I was like, they couldn't have taken an even bigger package, could they? Brush was like flying around in there like it had the time of its life. Why do they do that? So stupid. Yeah, very questionable every time. when I ordered the food bowls for my cats, I still have that package somewhere because it's like such a compact little size. And the box is so perfect. And I was like, I don't know, in case anyone ever needs a nice box to send a gift with, I'ma keep it. You know, you never know. I remember, I don't know what it was for, but there was something I needed a box for to send it away. And I just didn't have a proper box for it because they were either too big or too small. I honestly don't remember what it was anymore, but yeah. Alright, I think that was for sending my laptop back for repairs. I didn't have a fucking box to put it in without like it flying around or something. Oh shit. There's some random sounds I always have to pull myself together not to make them on stream because they just sound weird. Supposed to be an arm. It's behind all this hair. This hair. Devious little hair. Erase lines. Yeah, boy. Whoop, whoop. Noise. Constantly feel like I forgot something important, but like not about this picture, but like in general. I don't know why. You guys ever manage to go to school without your backpack? I once almost forgot it because I was in such a rush. And then I walked out and I felt so empty. I was like, oh my god, I forgot my backpack. Never thought one could forget their backpack. It feels so unreal until it happens to you. I remember in my old school, our teachers would get mad at us if we forgot our textbooks. The thing was, you know, in like most schools, you had like a drawer or something that you could put your shit in. We didn't have that. So we had like, I don't know, 8 textbooks or something. And we were supposed to drag them to school every day and back home again. And those textbooks are fucking heavy, and also they take a lot of space. Like, I don't have space for that and all the other shit that you have to take to school with you. Yeah. I eventually started leaving my books in school, right? And I remember I got a notice when I was graduating, which was like, there's one book of yours missing, it's your English book. And I was so confused because it wasn't at home, it wasn't in my backpack, and I knew that it was either in school or at home. There's no other place that I would put them to, right? And the only thing that I remember is that I gave my English book to my English teacher at some point because she forgot her book actually. And I think she's the one who actually forgot to give it back to me. Because like there was literally no other place I could have put it, and I don't think that the cleaning lady is like, I'ma just take the English book from that place and like throw it into the garbage. I don't think that the cleaning lady would do that. So I'm not gonna blame her. Obviously. But yeah. I'm glad that I was like in on good terms with my math teacher, because he was the one responsible for like getting the books back and gather them and shit. And I told him about the stuff, and he was like, "Oh, okay, well he's gonna take care of it. That's fine. Don't need to worry about it." And I never heard about it ever since then. And I mean, it's been several years now since I graduated, so it would be weird if they would come after me with, "Hey, you're the girl who missed an English book." I think I actually still have books from school at home. Like from school before that school. Yeah. Really weird when you find those books and you're like, oh, well. Why do I have that? What the fuck? Anyone missing a biology book? Saving. Hello, Baka. Welcome to the jazz. I like jazz. Hello. Enjoy your stay. I can just draw a straight line, doesn't matter. Shit, man. Why am I doing this to myself? Straight line all the way down. The only thing that sucks at the moment. You know, it's kind of incredible to me how everybody sort of gets sick at the moment. Like, constantly when I check Twitter, almost everything I read, this person is sick, that person is sick. I'm like, god damn it. I mean, I was slightly sick as well, but just slightly. Just very slightly. I'm fine. My sister has issues. She just hit my fucking lamp! The cold season is keeping everyone sick. She's bothering me, I'm sorry. She's bothering my cats. I have good news, by the way. Called to bed early and I was really fucking anxious. And then I was told, yeah, they're gonna call back. Because they didn't look at the values yet, right? And I was just sitting there for like over an hour, anxious, hard breathing on my desk. I couldn't focus on anything because I was like preparing myself not to cry on the phone. And then they called and they were like, well, turns out that her values are good now. I should not worry, I was told. I was like, God, I'm so fucking relieved. I almost cried. Lilith is built strong though? What do you mean strong? I used to get sick a lot. Usually when I get sick now, usually it's someone else's fault actually. It sounds like I'm just trying to brush it off on other people, but that's just how it is. The last times I got very sick, it was always because there was a sick person really close to me. First time I had to babysit a fucking wheezing child, and then I was horribly sick with virus in my lung and everything. I felt like I was dying. I was hallucinating, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't sleep. I was on very heavy painkillers for several weeks, I think. I don't remember much of that time. And the last time I got sick was when my little sister had corona. And I took care of her. And I was literally worried sick. Sister's laughing her ass off right now because she listened to me blaming her. But yeah, I used to have like sort of a chronic what do you call it? Tonsil infection shit's going on. But that's dots in the past pretty much. Used to take a lot of antibiotics and the doctor was even like, if you keep getting those, you're gonna get resistant to the antibiotics and that can go fucking dangerous because it can lead to a lung infection. Yeah, but that was caused due to emotional and mental distress that I had back then. Ever since, that is not the case anymore. Basically, ever since I've got out of that abusive relationship, my health was thriving pretty much. The person drove me so much to the edge that I was sick almost twice a month. Either with bladder infection or tonsil infection. It was really just those two, but it was really awful. Like, I was sick all the time. Just like, now if I get sick it sucks, but it's not bad. But yeah. I hope you guys all stay healthy. Not nice. Get like really nasty sick. nice at all. Especially if you have like stuff like my brother, like one of my brothers got really sick as well recently. He's like working in the what do you call it? What's the word for it? Social stuff, you know. He's like around a lot of people. Really crowded places and shit, you know. And we were like kind of worried because we didn't hear shit from him anymore, and I went over to him yesterday to check on him because like, I don't know, maybe something really bad happened and he's just not telling us. Like, he's like, yeah, he got really sick. Feel bad for him because yesterday was my mother's birthday and she felt kind of sad that he didn't come over to like congratulate her or something. He just messaged her and that was it, and nobody knew that he was sick. And everybody was like kind of worried, especially because I was like, it's not normal for him to be this silent. So I went over to check on him and he's sick. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. You guys stay healthy. God, I pressed the wrong fucking button. I'm gonna bother people later again with this. I'm happy with the signatures I got thus far. I want more. I know Baronet can't give me one at the moment. He's in Japan. That much I know. But I wanna upload it once I have like signatures from certain people. Because even if you guys stop watching me, you will always be embedded in this picture. And I don't like reposting my art that much, even though it's something that I probably should do, because like, especially on Twitter, I mean, who knows how long Twitter even exists anymore, but especially on Twitter, your art just vanishes if you don't repost it. Permanent signatures. Exactly. They will be engraved into this piece. Yes. Yeah, boy. Forever engraved. Never to be separated. Muahaha. Unless somebody goes over it with a fucking those pens in Photoshop, those stamps to like quote unquote fix stuff. People are disgusting, they do that kind of stuff with watermarks, so. Which is why I try to put my watermark somewhere where it's kind of hard to remove it. I mean, you can always remove it if you put the time into it, obviously, if you sit there and like draw over every little detail. But it's harder than putting it like in a solid color ground where everybody can just block over it. I also like to put it close to the face because the face is usually what people use in their posts. So they're gonna have my autograph right in their face. My signature. The light in their faces. Whoop. It's kind of sad sometimes because I don't want to cover the details of my signature, but then again, it has to be done because of assholes that don't care about ownership. It's disgusting. I remember when I used to draw pictures for people in the past. I would usually DM them and send them a picture without watermark. I stopped doing that because I realized how stupid it is. Even if they bought pictures, I mean, I never had commissions, but even if they bought the picture, there should still be a watermark in there because you're still the creator of it and you own rights to it as a creator. The only person I give it to without a watermark is my bestie. That's because, I don't know, she's my best friend and I've known her for over 10 years now, I think. Just put everyone's signature in all your artworks to protect them. Perfect. Yeah, I'ma just randomly start hiding them in the background or something. It's just me, or is there like a disgusting sound in the background? Oh, maybe it's just my ear, I don't know. I hear a nasty sound, or maybe it's my laptop, I don't know, but it's bothering me. I thought it's the song, which is why I skipped it just now. Well. It appears to be my ear. God damn it. Does that have to be now? We actually had one thing happen, I think it was this year. Twice this year. If it wasn't last year. Might have been last year as well, but I don't fucking remember. This year felt weird because I don't remember shit from before I lost my pets. But I had something that, like, general this year is really bad for my health actually. Like, even if I don't get like sick in the sense of coughing and sneezing and shit, I had several really concerning health issues this year. Which is why I didn't stream that much actually. I skipped a few weeks every now and then. Mainly caused out of stress, honestly. Stress, anxiety, and all that kind of shit. It's been really heavy on me this year, actually. I often don't realize it until it's being pointed out to me that I'm not okay. I remember painting my room, like when I moved downstairs this year, like early this year. I was painting this room with my younger sister. Because it was like a bright yellow and I painted it like white and like a few things were like gray. Now I was painting the walls with her and it was like 3 AM. I started laughing uncontrollably, but not because I was having fun. We were laughing at something, but I had a fucking mental breakdown. That's why I was laughing and I started crying. And I could have like really broken down if I wanted to, or like didn't try to resist it. And she just left the room. I was there just like trying not to fucking cry a river. And that happened quite often to me this year actually. Like, whenever that happens to me, my little sister's like, stop laughing, you're gonna get a mental breakdown again. It's just like I start laughing, but I'm actually fucking crying. I don't know. But that's like not the bad stuff that happened. There are like some health related things that I should get checked out actually. One that is really concerning and still happens. And another one I think I posted about that when it happened. Happened twice this year, I think. So you guys know I'm half deaf already, right? So when my hearing ear doesn't work, I'm obviously fucking concerned because I'm scared of getting completely deaf. I don't know sign language or any of those things. It would fuck me up real bad if I suddenly wouldn't be able to hear anymore. And I was basically so stressed and so anxious that my ear had issues hearing. Like, it was so noisy that it drove me crazy. It was like there was constantly a really loud banging and hard to explain that noise. It's not just banging, also like a psh kind of thing, you know, really loud, as if someone was constantly crumbling papers next to me or something. So I went to like the doctor specialized in like ear stuff for that, when it was like really bad, because it didn't go away for several days. And I just, like, I had mental breakdowns over that because I was panicking that I'm gonna go deaf or something, you know? And he was just like, there's nothing wrong in my ear. Everything's fine. And then he asked me how I'm doing mentally. And I mean, generally, I need to go to therapy, man, at some point, but it's hella expensive, so I can't. But it was basically just the stress, and like stress is always mental in most cases like that. I was freaking out, and like my body kind of tensed up because of that. And thus I had like a muscle that was tensing up so bad that is somewhere close to like your hearing thingies, which caused the blood to blockade it because it's swollen, and then I only heard, it was like basically my bloodstream that I was hearing or something like that. And I had that twice this year. At least the second time I was only pissed that I had it again, but I knew what it was. And yeah, it was kind of a wild year, honestly. A lot of stress university-wise. Still have it. I'm glad I'm soon over, hopefully, with it. Like, soon it's done. And then, of course, my pets passed away, right, one after another. And now the good news. I was preparing that, wait, I did say that, right? I was preparing that Maple is going to die as well. And she's just 2 years old. So I prepared for that. And I felt really stressed for the past few weeks because of that as well. But I was just told from the vet, by the vet, that she is fine for now, apparently. Her values are back to normal. I hope it stays that way. I almost cried when I heard that. Because I was so relieved that I'm not gonna lose her too really soon. Hopefully. It stays like that. But yeah, this year has been fucking wild, man. But hey, I'm glad that I can be here. I'm glad. Hope I can stay here too. It's actually one thing I'm sort of worried about once I'm done with university. Like, how much time will I have for streaming? How much time will I have for art and all that kind of stuff? Because work, I already work part-time as is, and I'm often like so unmotivated to draw anymore after I work like 20 hours a week. And it's just half-time, kind of, but I also have like university on the side, right? So it is sort of full-time if you look at it like that. So I'm like, I don't know how I will handle it once I have a job. Sad. Because I don't want to leave, I want to stay. I want to keep streaming. Because it's fun. It gives me a reason to play games. I honestly wouldn't play games anymore if it wasn't for streaming, I think. Because I enjoy it more if I can, like, try to entertain people with it. Same with art, kind of. I didn't finish most of the pictures I started on stream and never continued drawing on stream. They are still sitting in the folder, dusting away. Yeah. But I also think that like at the moment it's really hard to get appointments for certain things because it's like so filled. Everybody's going to the doctor at the moment, sort of. I can just hope that in my case it's nothing life-threatening. We'll see. Who knows? I mean, I'm still alive, so... Damn it. But what was it I don't remember what happened. My sister was like... She's not allowed to die yet. She still has to know what she gets for Christmas. Man. She still owes me a proper signature. Because the one she left on this picture, she did on my laptop with my mouse. I was like, this looks like crap. I'm gonna do it again. I'm not gonna use that. He didn't put any effort into it. It looks so crooked. But one thing is for certain. If I should manage to still stream after I'm like moving out from my parents' place and like working, when I'm done with university, I will have my own kitchen, right? I will do cooking streams and baking streams. I really wanna do those. Better be high effort, it's gonna be embedded forever. Like, I see all those people doing like cooking and baking streams and I get so jealous because I want to do them as well, but I can't. Because I have a whole family. There's so many people here and I wouldn't be able to stream with them around. They would dox the shit out of me. Intentionally. Also, my mother tends to get really mad when I'm in the kitchen because I'm a really clumsy person, so it gets really messy. She hates seeing that when there's like flour all over the workspace, and I'm like, I'm cleaning that up later when I'm done. It always looks messy when I'm in the kitchen. I can't help it. I can't even stir a pot without spilling some soup. I don't even know how, it just happens. Oh yeah, once I have my own place, if I should still be able to stream by then, I will definitely hold cooking streams or baking streams. For Christmas I would really like to bake some cookies. I constantly see those I think they're really creative. They're like people who have like cat cookie cutters and they roll like different colored dough together and then they have like a calico cat and they put the dough press in there. I think that's so fucking cute and fitting because I have a calico cat. It can be messy as you want, exactly. And I can buy stuff where my reflection doesn't show. I already told like one of my friends if I ever do like cooking streams, I'm gonna buy one of those half-faced kitsune masks just in case. Gonna wear that when I'm baking and cooking. Yeah, I really like those masks. I think they look nice. There are like some really nice designs there, but just a half-faced one because I imagine it to be pretty hard to breathe in like a full-faced one. I never wore a mask, so I don't know. I mean like an actual mask, but that's what I imagine. that it would be hella hard to breathe in. Especially also the voice would probably sound kind of trashish. Trash. And then I have to figure out how the hell to set stuff up. That's another thing. How do you set a cooking stream up? Like microphone and webcam and stuff. Do I have to carry my entire PC and everything into the kitchen? How does that work? Or do I just need an ultra long cable for everything? I mean, apartments are usually like close together, right? Yeah, there are restaurants that use the half masks. They look so cool. Yeah. Whenever you see those videos of like those Japanese restaurants where they sort of like wear like kitsune masks and stuff, I'm like, man, I'd just be there to be like, you look so cool. I would compliment them all the time. I think I would be like, you look so amazing, man. I'm jealous. I want that too. I like your getup. Like with those cute skirts with the patterns and then those masks and I don't know, it looks so fucking cute. It makes me wanna hug them. They look so adorable. And then they skate like they're like those restaurants where they have like those skaters and oh man, that looks so fucking cool. Like I see those videos, I'm like, I just look at them and be like, you're fucking amazing, bro. I always see that and I'm just mesmerized as shit. And mobile, I don't know, probably need a good phone for that. I think you need a second camera, like a setup camera from like top view or something. I would need to look into that. That's something I would really like to do once I have my own place. Sounds like so much fun. But you definitely need like a screen. So you can see all the comments and stuff. Nose is itching. Now I gotta focus on finishing university and hope to pass everything. In the end, might as well bring the whole PC to the kitchen. I mean, I guess it depends on like how big the apartment is and how it is structured. Like if I think about my older brother's apartment, his bedroom is like right next to the kitchen. They are like separate rooms, but they are like right next to each other. There's not much space in between. And then like his living room is basically the room that connects all the rooms. Just his kitchen, his bathroom and his bedroom are separated. And his living room is like just blocked between it. the rest of it. So I mean, I hope that I can have my PC in a separate room than my bed. Personally. But I will see how that's manageable once I have a place. I won't know until then. Maybe my kitchen is super close to my PC already, so I only need a super long HDMI cable and move my screen or something. And have a like a wireless mouse and headphones and stuff. My guess. The biggest issue after university is that I don't know what the fuck to do work-wise. Preferably something that I can do from home most of the time. I don't work well in the office. I'm like, I understand why some people prefer like being in the office with other people, but like it can be nice, I get that. Like I worked in offices before. It's like intern or part-time, whatever. But I personally just function the best if I'm alone, locked into a room without anyone bothering me. I just never worked that well in an environment with a lot of people around, actually. Even in school back then, like I remember in school, it doesn't matter which grade, when you were told to do that stuff on your own, like silent work, whatever it's called. I could never really focus well on that. Because the people around me bothered me, even if they didn't do anything, just their presence bothered me. It's really weird. Like, the same with like friends and stuff. I can have them around for a certain amount of time, but at some point, I don't know, I just get a meltdown. It doesn't work. Like, I remember my little sister was like sort of living with me in the same room for a while. For a few months. I had to leave the room sometimes to fucking cry because I couldn't handle being in the room with somebody else the entire time. And she didn't even do anything. She was just sitting on her own place doing her own stuff. We were not even talking. It just drove me crazy that I was not left alone. So yeah, it's like probably a little weird, but it's always been like that for me. Can't handle it when there's a lot of people around. Not to mention the noise. I always have music on in the background. Helps me focus better. Can't have that like in an office. I mean, you can probably wear like your earphones or something, but my guess is that you have to be approachable and stuff, and I don't like being jumped because I have earphones in. I don't feel secure if I have earphones in a place where there are people around. I don't even like wearing them when I'm on the train station. I have my volume on like very low when I'm on the train station, in case something happens around me. Because I'm not alone. Anxiety. It's like even like I'm fine. Like I enjoy talking on streams, but I tend to get anxious when there's like people around sometimes, especially if it's people I don't know in voice chat. Even with some of my friends, I'm still anxious. Others I'm fine with. It's like really weird. It's really weird. Also, I don't know how this will go, but you know this whole struggle I had with my the wrong monitor I bought? Well, after being really fucking annoyed and not knowing what the hell to do anymore, I called eBay again because the dude who I bought the screen from didn't pick it up from where the postal service put it because he didn't take it in the first place. Because it failed to deliver to him because he wasn't home or something. So I called them again and said, yeah, I sent it back. I called several times because I have an issue with my account. I can't log into my account for some weird reason. But it's functioning how it should, so nobody knows why it doesn't work. And they were like, yeah, well, they're gonna give me my money back because he doesn't have the screen. And they will contact him again that he please picks up the screen. And then they were like, yeah, okay, but if he doesn't pick it up in that time period and it comes back to you, please call us again for the 500th time. And we sent it back again, right? So now I'm waiting for the package to come here because he didn't pick it up. I will ask what the fuck will happen if he doesn't pick it up again. Because this is tiring and annoying. Constantly having to call eBay with it. Not to mention having to re-deliver it all the time. Because that package is huge. I'm gonna laugh if they end up telling me if he doesn't take it this time, you can keep it. If they say that, I'm just gonna use that screen for my cooking streams in the future. Because that screen has only 75 Hz. So I'm not using it here. Yeah, just for reading chat, sort of, I guess. And maybe the recipe, because I need to follow recipes when I'm streaming, or streaming, what the fuck, when I'm cooking. I have to read the recipe like 500 times. Another issue with me in cooking is that I'm like super slow at it. If it says 3 hours, I usually take like at least 4 or 6 hours. I don't know. I'm just really slow. Sheet. Do this. You know what I could do? I could like... It only means more cooking on the stream. Yeah. I could make little gingerbread men on stream. Could form them into like... I don't know how easy it is to make your own like cookie, what are they called? Cookie cutters? I could make cookie cutters of my mascot and stuff and like try to draw on them. I think that would be kinda cute. Is that stuff even gingerbread that I'm thinking of right now? Let me Google translate it. I think it's gingerbread. It's gingerbread, yeah. I like gingerbread, but like in Germany our gingerbread is when I think of gingerbread on its own, I always think about those those gingerbread men. I never had those, so when I think of gingerbread, I think of gingerbread covered in chocolate, and like really thin layered chocolate, right? I really like those if it's like herb chocolate, like darker one. I don't like milk chocolate. It's too sweet for my teeth. My taste buds despise sweetness. But gingerbread is like, I don't know, there's like a slight addiction to that shit. I had a taste of it yesterday and it was like, ah, shit. I know why I usually don't eat this. I wanna eat 20 more of them. But I have to resist if I don't wanna turn into a cow. Now I'm thinking of gingerbread, man. Oh, man. Like any candy that isn't really super sweet is kind of nice, I guess. I don't like super sweet stuff. Like our bakery also have like chocolate muffins that taste kind of nice because they're not really sweet, but they are really chocolatey, which just means I can't eat that much of it either because chocolate is fucking heavy. I don't know, but it's like dark chocolate, so I'm like, I like that with tea. It's really good. Just if I have like a tea or something to drink on the side. Like I only eat croissant as well if it has like a little bit of chocolate on it or something. And tea. I don't like eating it on its own. I need tea with it. Preferable Earl with milk. Moist and hot. And then a nice pastry. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think baking and cooking can be a lot of fun if you do it for others especially. Like the main times that I'm baking these days is like for people's birthdays. Cause nobody here eats cake. I made Black Forest cupcakes for my little sister's birthday. They looked really cute. And I made a pumpkin cake for my father's birthday. And that pumpkin cake is really nice because it isn't sweet, but it doesn't taste like pumpkin, but it's so fucking moist. Pretty good. It tastes more like cinnamon, to be honest, than anything else. Yeah. But I think these could be fun. You guys can watch my clumsiness in first person, eh? Should I wear gloves? Why do people wear gloves during their streams, like VTubers specifically? Is it like to cover certain spots on their hands that could give away their identity? Or is it simply just for hygienic reasons? I wonder. Like, I wear gloves for some stuff, but then there's other stuff you don't really need gloves for, I guess, if your hands are clean enough. Like when I touch chicken or something else that is like raw meat, I wear gloves for sanitary reasons. Or when I cut chilies, because you don't want to burn your eyeballs with the fingers afterwards because you forget that you touched the fucking chili. Like, I don't know. Why do people wear gloves? Oopsie. I remember wearing gloves for baking that one time. And the dough was so sticky. I think that was also for my sister got so many things for her birthday. She got like self-made bubble tea. I made bubble tea for her from scratch. Brewed it like the evening before so that it's nice and cooled and like tastes good, I guess. Was too weak for my taste, but she likes it weak. I made her, what are they called again? Not muffins, the other one. Cupcakes. I like muffins more, I hate cupcakes. I hate the fucking frosting on top. But hers was whipped cream on top, so that was fine. Whipped cream is not as heavy. And I also made her burgers and fries from scratch. Everything from scratch. I remember kneading the dough for the buns. And it was so sticky. My gloves kept like disappearing in the dough, like sticking to it so hard that eventually the dough just ripped my glove into pieces. I was like, shit. suddenly just had my finger in there and was like, oh, this feels gross. I had to pull the glove out and I... Totally forgot that I made so many things for her birthday, man. I was standing in the kitchen the entire day. And the evening before that as well, sort of, for some stuff. I think I even stood up till like, I don't know, 11 a.m. or something. p.m. to finish everything because one of our ovens was out of work at that time. It didn't work, so we had to use a tiny oven. Which has less space, obviously. So I couldn't make the fries on the side while I baked the buns, and everything took longer in the end. Yeah, but it still tastes really good. Way better than anything you get in like restaurants, honestly. And it's way cheaper too. And it's fun, I guess, if you don't suffer from chronic back pains. I always have horrible back pains after standing for a long time. She would thanks for the follow. I don't know why my follow thing is in the middle of my fucking screen again with the mouse. I mean, where's my alerts? Why are they? Where's alert box? Move to the side, bitch. You belong in the corner. Just like this. Good. I don't know why it always moves. Welcome. While I talk about food. What was I doing? I was... yeah. I wanted to thicken this line. I was thinking like, once I get my PC, maybe I should switch to Clip Studio completely, but then I remember the shitty line work in Clip Studio. I mean... yes, I belong in a corner. No, that's not what I meant. My follow thingy just sometimes, I don't know why that happens every now and then, it's in the middle of the screen. It's supposed to be in the corner, so it doesn't like block everything in case I get raided and stuff. You know, that sometimes happens, because that's not nice to look at. God damn it. Got in there, bitch. Come on! Line art. Does not want to line art with me. One thing I want to invest in one day, but I don't know how good that will be for streaming. My tablet is like, I don't know from which year. I've been using it ever since I started drawing digitally, and I've been drawing digitally for over 10 years. This thing is ancient, man. You're so good, you can draw even Rick your own model. Yeah, that's why I mean, honestly, the drawing part, I really wanted, like, I was looking at some artists I really admire, but the thing is, first of all, I sadly can't afford to spend thousands of euros on a model. Even though there are some artists which style I really fucking love, and I would be honored to have a model in their art style. But then also I was like, I kind of like my art style, and as an art streamer, I felt like it's part of my identity, right? I felt like I should draw my own model. And so I did. And I guess the rigging part... You admire me right now. Thank you very much. The rigging part for me was like, I study in the field of 3D stuff, so I have some idea of like the words and terms used for rigging and like the basic concept of it. So I didn't have that much of a hard time to understanding Live 2D, if I'm being honest. I think that helped me a lot with it. The knowledge of 3D, how like skinning and That sounds wrong. It's not what you think it is. Boning a model. Putting bones in there and rigging it. I had some knowledge of that for the 3D field. So Live 2D wasn't that hard to understand, even though when I started rigging my first model, there were hardly any tutorials out there. I had to kind of make do with them and try to figure out other stuff on my own, which is probably also why my first model, the first one I made, is really stiff, because I also was really scared of going overboard with the movement, which later I found out going overboard with the movement is the stuff that you're supposed to do to make it look good. Like this one is better, but still has improvement to do. Still a lot that I want to implement on future models. But thank you very much, I appreciate those words. They are very sweet. Sweet nectar. Yeah. But I think with the amount of tutorials out there now, there are more coming every day, I feel. There are so many amazing people that offer free supplies of tutorials. Oh god, go away. Line. Your horns personally caught my eye. The icy horns. They are, what is it called? English, I forgot the word. They are, I don't even know the German word right now, god damn it. My previous model, let's say it like that, my first model has basic red horns. I went with frozen ones because I made this one last year, winter. Because I wanted a winter themed model, goddammit. Which is why it's white and bluish, kinda. And I thought frozen horns would be fucking cool. No, thank you for letting me sing it beautiful. I feel like I'm flirting, doesn't, but I'm not. Yeah, it's fine, compliments are nice. It looks fucking cool, legit. Glad you like it. I think the horns took me a while. There are still some things that bug me, but it's not that easy, honestly. I picked some really shitty horns to rig. Because I don't even know myself how exactly they are attached to my head. Like on this one, if I went with this picture, then the back part should disappear behind my hair, but it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like other horns would have been easier, but I thought the idea was cool generally of like frozen horns. It was also fun to draw, trying out to make it look frozen. Yeah. Okay. And I also like these kind of horns. I think they are cute. Having horn kink. Nah, I just think they look really cool. Like, I don't know, when I draw characters, I feel like a lot of time there has to be something on their head, you know? Can go overboard as well. Like when I first had to decide what I want my model to be, I was like, I had absolutely no clue. And then I found like a draft of a character that I once drew and never used for anything. And it was like, I kind of like her design, so I'm just using it. And she had horns. She also had like, I have a really old reference of it. Hello, David. Yeah, well, she had like fish fins here before actually, but there was so much going on the head, and she also had like lilies in here in the horns. And then the mask that is sadly not included on this model. There were so many things going on her head, but the horns stayed. The ears are just additional to this model. One before I read, what was it? Was it alt right shift? Ah, there we go. This is my old model. This was my first one. You can see by the eyes. They are way too bright if I look up. You can't see anything. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on before I made this one. So yeah. This is 2.0. 3.0 will come sometime when I feel like it. Where was I? The old model has great hair though. I like the hair. Yeah, the hair is really cute. I can. Since you're new here, I might as well show it. Wait, give me a second. Let me go into YouTube Studio real quick. I'm shrinking so that I fit the screen. Okay, well. Why is my ribbon back on? Oh, because I swapped back and right there. Why are my ears not cut off if I do this? Wait, they are. What the hell? There. This is the current one if you exclude the stuff here. That's not supposed to be here, I swear. Back to the normal height of short. Yeah, short. It's best time, man. Yeah, you can see. Physics never works so well on here when I'm moving because it makes me dizzy. Shit makes me dizzy. Wait, I'll shift it. Oh, this is my old model. See, that's the tail I'm drawing right now. Just bouncy hair. I like her hair a lot, it's really cute. I like her outfit as well. I have to redraw her sometime, or at least the eyes, and I don't know. Re-rig her, so that's fine. But like, it's gonna be cut off in a second, wait. Oh my god, the FPS. Yeah, you can see my eyes better from up close, like you can tell what's going on, but when I'm tiny it doesn't work right. Also my buns are bouncing, look. Yeah. That's one thing that stayed. Wait. God damn it. This. Oh no, I moved it. The bun here bounces as well. Very fluffy. But these eyes have way more detail. Which is really nice, I think. Put a lot of work into these eyes. Also this. I can change my eye color. Took me a while to find out how to switch eye colors. And the mouth rigging is way better on this one. It moves way more than on my old one when I'm talking. I don't know. It's generally better when it comes to face shape and all that stuff. I mean, it is my second one after all, so yeah. Back to shrinking. No, that's attached to my horns now. Damn it. Woo. Oh, how big was I? This. Ribbon be gone. Any introductions? Introductionness and lore? You mean? Question mark? Oh god, I gotta plug in my drawing tablet. Would like to know you more. Me? Well. Where's my mouse, first of all? I'm really awkward talking about myself. I don't know. I mean, I talk a lot about stuff about me on streams, honestly. General about me. I like cats, I like tea. I have 2 cute kitties. I've been drawing for over 10 years. Been streaming for a little bit over a year. I think September last year I started. Yeah. else. I can't think of anything interesting. It's like when you're in school, you're like, go introduce yourself. Oh, shit, what am I gonna say? Fuck. I like cats. I like dogs as well, but I have 2 cats. I prefer small dogs. Big dogs are so much work. We have big dogs in our family. They are sweet. I like to pet them, but I hate going for walks with them. It annoys the shit out of me. Do you post your kitties on Twitter? Sometimes, yeah, there are a few pictures of them actually. It's 2 cats, 2 girls. One calico and one color point cat. E-color, not color point. E-color. I think on my Discord there are a few posts of it as well. Yeah, there's one emote. Sadly, it's only for pay to win, but because I don't have enough subs, I can't give my viewers as many emotes as I would like to. The sub thingy pisses me off. Should be optional, man. I hate that sub is connected with how many emotes you can give your people. It sucks. They are cute, yeah. One of them is 7 months old. The other one is slightly over 2 years now, I think. Yeah. Post them every now and then when I have like cute pictures of them. I only recently found out that there's a lot of people who don't like it when VTubers post. What is it called? Immersion break, right? 3-colored cat, yeah, Kalika. The name's Maple, like the leaf, because of the color orange. And the other one is called Maru. However, my chat likes to call them Meatball and Mochi. You can guess which one is which, I don't know, maybe you figure out. Meatball and Mochi, yeah. Because the thing is, before I named Maru Maru, I had a poll going around asking if I should name her Maru or Mochi. I ended up choosing Maru because it fits her better personality-wise, but I'm fine with Mochi as well. It's a cute name. I really like mochi, so they taste good. I love the Yanko filling. Delicious red bean paste. Yum. Too sad we don't have any restaurants whatsoever that sell those around here. Really sad. Yeah. Well, I would have to get the flour for that first, which is probably also from online. Also, if I make them myself, if I learn to make them myself, I'm gonna turn into a big fat hippo. Because I will consume them. Mochi and dangos are probably one of my favorite sweets. I would eat them constantly if I could, but I mean, like, it's probably good that I can't. Yeah. They taste good. Yeah. They taste real nice. Shit. Wait, does that mean I can bait you with mochi? You can just throw some at me. You can bait me with loot in games. I will never get to my destination. I will just loot whatever sparkles in my way. Gonna be fun once I play like open world Assassin's Creed games. You guys will never see me make any progress, I swear. Open world games are cool, right? But my issue is I'm a fucking loot addict, man. See something sparkling, I have to loot it. Blah, 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 blah. I think I even have like my when you give bits or money, I think it was. I made a notification is that you pledged. I think it was Mochi's. I would need to open another program to check that out. That's the only right way. Can provide you money, but I can't provide you food. Food is fine. Food is nice. I like it. It's good food. Finally some good fucking food. Honestly, like whenever I play MMO, what the fuck? Open world games. Why did I? I'm always worried that I'm like making my audience fall asleep because all I do is loot. Elden Ring. I never played Elden Ring. Not to my knowledge, at least. Which game was that again? There's so many games that I always mistake with one another. That's not true. I saw you climb that tower. Which tower? Dark Souls type. I never played Dark Souls either, but I know about those games. I'm not sure if I'm good at like strategic games where you have to like think about combining stuff to win. I don't know how good I'm at that. Like I was thinking about playing Witcher since they released a patch for everybody for free to up the graphics a bit. The thing is, I never really played Witcher myself. I only watched others play it, right? Because I tried playing it, but I don't really understand the building of your skills and shit. Not to mention with Witcher, I really struggle with the controls. In Legend of Zelda, beat up the wild? You mean Breath of the Wild? Beat up the wild? You climbed the tower, got mag exploration, and then I yeeted off and continued. It's Breath of the Wild, not beat up the wild. Yes. I thought you were beating up all the wild monsters. It's called Breath of the Wild, though. Speed up the wild. It's a new name. Man. By the way, party, look, there's his signature. Peter wants to have a word with you. Is Peter there for monsters? Are you sure? I mean, okay, they are pigs, I guess. I guess they could be. Imagine going to a store and being like, hey, do you have a copy of Legend of Zelda Beat Up the Wild? That would be it, man. How's the new one called for you then? It's called Tears of the Kingdom. I wonder what name you're gonna come up for this one. Booting Zelda games, pretty sure it exists. Bootleg, what? It's 2 against 1. Hey! Chat is one being, it doesn't count. It's a supreme being. Which line do I make thick? Which do I not make thick? Man, now I want gingerbread. Fuck. Good thing we have gingerbread downstairs. Ah. Damn it. Yeehaw. God, I gotta figure out how to do that Pokemon thing. Maybe I just play it one more time next week. And you know what I also forgot about Pokemon? There's probably a DLC coming out at some point. Now, I don't know how much of a story the DLC will add. I don't know if it will add any story, but if it adds a DLC with story, I will play the game again. A gingerbread monster. Eat up the wild, oh man. Seldom made out of gingerbread. Sure, I have one question for something I'm struggling a lot. What is it? I can't promise answering it, but what is it? Something with life to do. So you draw often a lot. I would say yes, but not really, no. I used to draw quite a lot when I started, and like there was a time when I drew a lot, but I mean, I don't even want to count how few pictures. I drew less this year than I did last year. I can see by my folder. I'm scrolling right now, which is why my mouse is going up, and you can see that picture. Finished pictures. I don't have many this year. I could just check Instagram, right? It has dates. Let me see how much I posted this year. I drew a few things on streams, but I never finished them, you see. This one is 2022. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is not a picture, this is not a picture. 12! I drew an entirety of... I finished an entirety of... No, it's not even 12. I finished an entirety of 10 pictures this year. Sort of. That's nothing. Often on streams, yes. A lot? Nah. I don't draw that much anymore. Actually. I don't have the time for it, sadly. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially this year. I skipped a lot of weeks for streaming as well. Well, I feel lazy. I don't draw often. What can maybe make me not so lazy so I can draw more? I know it's a dumb question. It's not dumb. At least it's double digits and not 9. It might be 9, I don't know. Well, when I started drawing, I don't know which state you're at with like art. Let me Google something real quick, right? Let me Google something real quick, because I don't have those pictures anymore, so I have to look them up on my... Go. Go away. Scrolls. Oh wow, what the fuck? Why is the browser different here? What's this bullshit? Oh my god, how many pictures did I post on that website, man? Okay, look. This picture. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a very, very specific picture. Let me find it. It's gonna take a little bit. I posted a lot of art on that account back then. It's supposed to be... Come on, load faster, bitch. I know exactly which picture I'm looking for, so that's helpful. Close, I think. Kinda, my entire art journey is on that website. I'm close. I'm very close, I know that. Oh god, why are there so many pages? I tried so many art styles when I was drawing back then, like started drawing and stuff. God, where is it? I know which picture I'm looking for. Hi, Maruru. Hi, girl. There it is. So we have this picture and we have this picture. Okay. So I want to show you first of all. Okay. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I didn't see the chat the entire time where I have to catch up. Calling me lazy? Last year only had one art post. Only one, legit. Well, the one thing I found really helpful when I'm skipping things was I wanna do but just can't pick up. Just move the entire entertainment in my brain instead of the work. I usually drop things, stressing, fun results. Commission, so I kinda get stressed me out. Whoa, you congrats! I never had one commission. You're doing great in that case. But don't like undersell yourself. You value your art a bit. Don't have to be like a god complex, but you should value yourself. You put work into it. You can treating things I love as work instead. That's what I do. Though my brain only works if I think it's work. I don't enjoy it if it's not work, because I feel like I'm committing a sin. Okay, anyways, look guys. Are you ready for this abomination? This picture was one of the first pictures I ever drew on the PC. This picture is from the year, where is it? 2011. So this picture is really old, right? I've drawn before that, but on paper. It was like one of the first PC drawn pictures I ever made. You see that? 2011, right? So, now we come to one picture. This one is 2013, right? So the important thing here is that I started posting digitally, and I had a certain artist I was really looking up to. I actually befriended this artist in the past. I can draw eyes good. I can draw them better now. She has no eyes, so ignore that. I had a person that I looked up quite a lot. She was like the same native language as I was, but I was really polite with her because I didn't know her, and I basically just sent her a DM like telling her how much I admire her art and how much of an inspiration it is for me. I kept pestering her, like I messaged her every now and then, because back then I was still pretty young and I had no idea about social cues or whatsoever. I was a fucking loner. I had no clue, right? We became friends at some point though, like even best friends back then. Like I'm not talking with her anymore, but we are on good terms, I guess. But basically, she was a huge inspiration for me, and back then she was also a help because she helped me improve. So, 2 years later, this is the next drawing that I want to show you, because now something really incredible happens. I was so motivated that I drew almost daily back then. I tried out like so many art styles. I had like this art style in particular. I don't know if you guys know True Love Ru. It's a fucking edgy harem bullshit anime, but I don't have my cable plugged in, so I'm gonna write the name down with my mouse. This anime. Probably some people might know it. It's the second season, it's almost hentai, I would say. I read the manga though, I didn't watch the anime, and the manga was so fucking beautifully drawn. This guy is like is a huge inspiration for me when it comes to how he draws female bodies. Let me show you how he draws female bodies. I just need to make sure it's not a nudity picture because he draws boobs and stuff. His art style is what inspired me to draw the way I do, because look. I'm trying to find a cover. that showcases. Can I get it smaller? It's not what I want. I mean bigger, not small. What the fuck? I don't want the anime art. I want the manga art. I want a specific one. Because he was a huge inspiration for me when it comes to coloration, and then the way he draws bodies is just so fucking beautiful. It's really pretty. There, wait. This is the artist. This is the artist that inspired me. This guy. Look at the way he colorates. Like, this is basically what I tried to more or less like not copy but learn from back then with like the lighting and stuff. I wasn't really that good back then, but he's like a huge inspiration for me. I still really love his art. I don't approve of the storyline, but I really love the way he draws. Huge inspiration for me. I still look at his art every now and then, and it inspires me every time because it's so fucking beautiful the way he colorates. He can draw males as well now. He used to be really bad at it. But yeah, this is basically one of the biggest inspirations I had back then. The manga is so fucking beautiful. The anime looks like trash compared to it. I'm sorry. It looks like utter garbage compared to it art-wise. Like, bodies are as nice, I guess, because it's like based on the manga, but the coloration is fucking chef's kiss on the manga. I fucking love the covers. So that was back then, right? But I didn't really feel like I had my own art style. So this picture you're seeing right now, I drew in September that year. And then be blown in pieces because November the same year I drew this picture. And if it isn't obvious, this is kind of more or less the same art style I'm drawing in right now. It hardly changed since then. Let me look at another picture from that year after that post. Because I sort of found out what I like in my art. I found out how I like to shade. Which was like really important to me, right? Trying to... There. This picture is it the same year? Don't think so. No, it's 1 year later. A few months later, sort of, this one. It's like even closer. I sort of drew in this year like this entire time since then. I only sort of improved my anatomy, the way I draw hands, the legs, the body in general, sort of. I also added pupils now, like in the beginning there was nothing here. I now draw like pupils there in the middle. I didn't do that before. It's like really little steps, the thighs. Yeah, this is a child, man. This is a child. This has tiny thighs. It's a child, sir. This thing is like 9 or something. It's from an anime. Your shading lines. It's really fucking random. There's no specific rule to what I'm doing. It's just something I found out while I drew. And I've been doing it ever since because it just kind of felt right for me, right? And all that came out of trying like really different styles and stuff, and looking at people that inspire me and like trying to figure out how do they do that shading. I tried to figure out how he did that shading there, and this is what I started with, like, right? I don't like one thing I see people do often is they post pictures from the year before to now. I don't feel comfortable doing that because my art doesn't change that much, honestly. Like, I can show you some pictures from recent years if my tablet lets me. Come on, bitch, load. So, my most... God, wait, I have to open that in another program or my site is gonna fucking die. I'm gonna open that in Clip. 1 second. Clip. Open Clip for you guys so you can see it. There. My most recent picture. Where's the folder? Here it is. This is my most recent picture, right? I really like what I did with the colors and stuff in this one, right? Favorite of this year, I have no clue which one would be my favorite, but we're gonna open this one because it's a full body. You can see legs, you can see the body, you see the face and stuff, right? And now, let me open one. Which year was it? 2020 probably, 21. It was probably even 21, yeah. I think in 21 I changed my art style quite a bit. So, probably all still remember this one. This is like one of the older ones, but this is not really significant. God damn it. I drew a picture for my best friend in that year. It was this one. You see the upgrade? Now look at the next picture I drew for her. This one. You see the differences, especially in the eyes. Those look kind of soulless. Those have more going on in there. They have pupils now. They look more alive. It's like really little things that I improve in my art, honestly. It's like small, tiny stuff. But like, I don't make huge jumps anymore because I sort of found an art style that I feel comfortable with, that feels like it is me. I feel like it's recognizable. It's blinded you. Oh god, what the fuck? It's black. Yeah, this one is over. Oh, I'm sorry. What is going on? My pictures. Oh, I accidentally put a bucket on it. Sorry. Oops. Yeah. So, it's like a really tiny difference, but it's getting somewhere. Like with this one, I don't know. I didn't even do that much. I mean, her character is not that super detailed. I tried to put work into like the hands and like the hips because she has like not a fat ass, but she has a fat hip. The booty is pretty flat in her 3D model, I must say, but she admits that as well, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much different on this picture. I just try to draw, like, I don't usually draw vibrant colors. This picture was a pain in the ass for me with the colors. Like, this orange really hurt my eyes. I usually draw, like, muted colors. Like, when I do this one on stream, there's, like, an entire stream of that. I even recorded it and made it faster. It made those colors way more mute than they were in the reference. But yeah, it's like tiny steps. I like my pictures to be dark looking. Yeah, don't save, close it all. But yeah, my biggest hit is kind of hit. What the fuck? Hit? I don't know what the fuck. Is to find people that you really look up to, and you not saying to like copy paste the art style. Like one thing that I see a lot of people do is there's a certain artist, and a lot of people know him. Wait, I have to find out what he was called. Kawaki? Kawaki, I think it was, right? Yeah, his name is Kawaki. His art makes me want to cry because it's so fucking beautiful. Trying to find a recent picture of his, but even the ones that are not recent, they are so fucking beautiful. I want to cry whenever I look at them because he's so good with colors. He's fucking mesmerizing, man. I'm trying to find a new picture. Is he uploading them then in DeviantArt? I think he is, right? Like his pictures, his compositing, his coloration, all of it. It's just so very unique and beautiful. He has this certain way of like drawing, right? Like this is one of his recent pictures. Where it was my mouse. Let me look another one up. Something. His pictures are just so fucking pretty. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's so... Oh, it makes my eyes water. Look at this. It's so beautiful. And there are so many artists because he offers tutorials on his Patreon, I think, to teach you how he draws like that. He uses Sai as well, by the way. He doesn't use, I think, Clip for some stuff, but his main program, I think, is Sai too. But his art is so fucking beautiful, it makes me want to cry. It's something completely different to my art style. I see a lot of people who learn from him and they adapt 90% of his art. I personally prefer people who learn from people and change it into their own. Like, there are always similarities to other people, but it makes me sad when people are like carbon copies of someone else. So I would say look at artists you really admire, like I did with the guy from To Love Ru, and I can show you a picture of hers, like an old one, the old ones that inspired me. If I find one. Let's see. Ah, fuck, goddamn Edge. Stop it. I wanted to go pictures, not work. Oh, fuck. Sure. Trying to find one of the older pictures that inspired me, if I can find one. Like her art, her current art style, I'm less of a fan of. Like, she changed a lot when it comes to her proportions. I used to really love her old art style because it had something really cutesy about it, but still really fucking pretty. Like, this is one picture she drew for me, but that one is newer, so I'm not gonna take that one. Oh, give me one older picture, god fucking damn it. I have a really specific one in my mind, but I can't find it right now. Like, you can even see that she was my inspiration by the way that I drew eyes back then. She had just such a certain way in coloring. I'm gonna take this one, I think. Just a random one that is older. There, wait. She was a friend of mine. This is a picture she drew. I really dig this art style. It's still something that I remember it because the shading is just so unique, the way she shades and uses lights, and she always had this... You can't really see her because the picture is small. She had always like this paper filter on top of it that gave it like a certain touch as well. And I don't know, it just felt really cozy to me and really at home whenever I saw her art. She changed her art a lot. I personally not that much of a fan of her persons anymore. She's like more into like Pokemon stuff now, but yeah. I used to really like her old art, and she was a huge inspiration for me back then. Surprised that we became friends even. But yeah, I would say really look at people you admire and try to figure out how do they do the shading. Is there any technique to it? Like one thing that I started doing a while ago, I don't know how good of a visibility it has, but let me look at pictures. This one for my little sister, maybe it's visible here. Sort of. If you look at the shading here, right? Can you tell something specific? One thing I found out that if you look at your hands and stuff, or when the sun is shining really bright, there is a certain different color in the shading. So you have the line here for like the shadow itself. It's like a bright gray, but the edges are dark turquoise gray. And I think that adds a lot of, like here, the green in the shadow. It's usually yellow. It's green in there. It gives it more pop, you know? That's something that I changed recently. It's like little things that you start to notice as an artist when you look at other people's art. And I find that analyzing those things is really helpful in improving, because you pick out things that you like and you end up implementing them in your own art. Your sister's adapted. No, that I drew that picture. It's a picture for my sister. I drew that for her birthday. I'm not sure. Something. It's her character. I made a VTuber model out of her character as well. I drew that picture. It's for her. Basically, I just wanted to look at something where I could show the shading thing going on. There's so much text that I didn't see now. I'm really sorry. God damn it, you guys wrote so much. I feel bad that I couldn't catch up with it. But yeah. If there's something important you asked me that I didn't see just now, you can just post it again and I will read it now. Sorry, I was so into showing you stuff and talking about it. But yeah, I feel like Huge inspiration as always. No, at least right now you're reading back. It's just that, you know. I tend to forget what I'm talking about when I'm reading chat, which is not, what do you call it? Convenient. I was there. But it's good that you love your art. But yeah, I agree, art is harsh. There are times where it's really fucking hard. Like, even I mean, if I see other artists, I'm like, my art is kind of trash. But I also know that there are people out there who think that I'm like really, really good at what I'm doing. So, I don't like seeing my art as trash. I just like seeing myself as mediocre, sort of, because I still have a lot to learn, and I'm aware of that I make a lot of mistakes. But I'm trying to improve them. What the fuck are you doing? Da, da, da. Da, da, da. You kept up the heterochromia. I think I mentioned that before in a stream that I really like heterochromia eyes. I don't know why. It's just, I think they are really fucking cool. But yeah. Ah. Kitsune of culture. Well, I mean, I got to look at the mangas because my older brother bought them. He eventually stopped buying them, and I kept reading it online actually, because I'm so mesmerized by the art, and I kept saving panels or like the covers every time because they're so fucking beautiful. I have like a whole folder just dedicated to Lavru stuff because of the art. Yeah. What link were you asking for? For my friends and stuff? I don't think I can post links on my... Or do you mean for my old site? I purposely don't post it. You can find it if you try. It's not that hard even actually if you it's really not that hard. Little bit of searching and you will easily find it. I don't hide my old social media actually. I don't hide it, but I intentionally don't post it anywhere. Because it has a reason that I don't. It's not because I don't want people not to see my improvement. It has something to do with personal stuff that happened in my life. So if people want to find it, they will find it. But I'm not gonna put it out there publicly. Kavaki link you want. Oh god. He has a lot of pages though. He has like DeviantArt and he has Instagram and he has Twitter as well, I believe. I don't know where he posts the most frequent. Wait. Kawaki. Give you the DeviantArt post. There you go. What's him? It's the year 2050. Lily has reached this point in the comments. There's Kawaki. I think he posts his stuff mostly on what's it called, DeviantArt actually. Most frequent. Like on Instagram he posts it, but I think he forgets it a lot of times. It's Kawaki. Kawaki. I don't know. I'll see myself out. It's fine. I wasn't sure how to write him either, but I got it right the first try, weirdly enough. But yeah. Like one mistake I made a lot when I was starting to draw, because I wasn't really good with like proportions at all, right? At all. I used to draw the waist super thin. Not as thin as One Piece, but thin. Because I couldn't, somehow my eyes couldn't tell how wrong it was. Looking at it now, I'm like, God, girl, how did you not realize how fucking awful that looked, man? I have some pictures that look worse than others, but that's one thing I'm like learning still, sort of like proportions properly. And one thing that I started to like doing for a while now is to draw a little bit thicker bodies, because I myself am not a super slim person. Like, I'm not fat or anything, but I have like broader shoulders than most girls, sadly, which is why I don't fit into those teeny tiny jackets. And I have like thicker legs, you know. I have more thick jeans than I have like thin jeans. I don't mean the pants, I mean the genetic data. My sisters have more of the thin genetic stuff going on, but like I'm more of the well, I don't know, not chubby. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But I prefer to draw characters like that because of it, because it makes me feel a bit better about myself as well. Because I'm like, I feel like a lot of art dehumanizes any body type that is not like really skinny, you know? I'm not a stick, to say. It's hard to describe. Makes me sound like I'm like a big honky chonk that almost breaks the chair. But anyone who has seen my hand posts should know that I'm not a big honky chonk. I was told I have very long fingers. I don't feel like I have very long fingers. It's really weird. I draw my hands like my hands are in real life, so. That's another thing I find, that a lot of artists, like at least myself, they do part of themselves is in their art. Like, for me, it's my hands and the shorter bodies. But yeah, I feel like there are even artists who draw like really thick characters, but they make them look so nice. Like, thick doesn't mean fat. It's like not the same, right? And fat doesn't mean obese either. It's like really different things. So yeah. Boss. For some reason, Karaki's art kind of reminds me of Arknight. What's Arknight? I heard that name before, I swear. Arknight. Is that a game? It's a game, right? Is it? It sounds like a game. I think it's a game. I know there was some game that stole a design of his character. I just don't remember what. No, that was. What was that fucking game called? Rita, what was the game called that you made me play for a while? God, what was the fucking name of that game? I made bubble tea before, yeah. Scratch made bubble tea. I don't know, it was... I only played it once. A day and her boyfriend played it as well. And you were in there and I was in there. It's a 2D game, I think. I'm not sure. I remember you could buy accessories for your character. I played the demon girl with the huge hands. Because she looks fucking adorable. I don't remember the name of that game. I don't remember. I don't even remember what I was... at that game, still one of the characters from him. Well, the design, more or less. I don't remember, man. Elsword. Yeah, that one was that. That one. Elsword stole a design of him and he was really pissed about it. A million DMs? Nah. Probably just looking through his Steam or something. That's been years ago, I think. That's been quite a while ago since he made me play that game. There was this little demon girl that was really fucking cute design-wise. I was like, I'm gonna play her. She has... I like those little demon girls that have like huge monster heads. I don't know, there's something really adorable about that. They just smush their enemies. Also, the color palette of that girl is so fucking adorable. It's dark blue and stuff. God, the colors. Pretty. Very pretty. That's all I remember. There were cat ears in the shop or something, and something about customizing, but the character looked so fucking cute. It's the only reason I picked her. To be a decent cook. I don't know, maybe. Nobody died yet. I would like to do cooking streams once I have my own place. One status achieved. You guys can see me set the kitchen on fire. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. The only thing you won't find online unless somebody doxes me is pictures of my face. I don't like using my face anywhere. I like the idea of people staring at my face. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me want to fight them. It's like whenever people stare at me, I'm like, you want to fight? You have a staring problem, Paul? Your fucking problem. It enrages me. I don't even know why, it just really bothers me. All you will find are pictures of my kitties. Should totally fight Chaz. What? Why Chaz? I think he's busy with Rubik's cubes at the moment or something. I have no idea. And sell it to underground fighting rings. What the fuck? I don't think I have a chance against Chaz. He's way taller than me. I'm a fucking dwarf. He will smush me. I've never met him in person, but I think he will smush me. Like, finish him. So you're basically CP096? What is that? What the fuck is that? Because I always imagine him as a chipmunk. What? He's not even squeaky. He's a tall boy. Most of my guy friends are actually rather tall. I used to have guy friends who were my size. But that is long ago. They are still that size though. It's 9. What is 99096? What is that? Is that a reference I don't understand? Shy Guy? Is Shy Guy the guy from the character from Super Mario? The one that is like... Oh god, what does he look like? Is that Shy Guy? That's Shy Guy. Because you are huge sized. I'm normal sized, I think. Part of video game lore, SCP games. SCP is a fictional universe. There's an organization that is keeping supernatural creatures in check. It's chasing and killing off all who see his face. Talk for another stream. What the fuck? Is that a movie? It sounds like a fucking movie. No, that's not. It's not. I'm not fighting people who see my face. Just like, I had people before ask me, why do you never use your face as a profile picture anywhere? Why are you using that picture as your profile picture? Why are you using your cat as your profile picture? Or like, why don't you have pictures of people as your background on your phone? Even when I'm used to date someone in the past, I was like, I like to have my cats as a background because I fucking love them. And I don't like having faces of people on there because I don't know. Why would I? Or like when I was asked, like, if my father asks me if I can send him like pictures of me because he likes to make like picture books for like family memories, whatever, and I'm like, I never take pictures of myself. I take pictures of my cats. I take pictures of environment. Sometimes I take pictures of food or really random shit. I don't know, man. It's just... My father, for example, he sometimes will just walk past me and he will smile at me. And I always... I don't know why my brain is so triggered by it. I'm just like, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? What's your fucking problem? Why are you smiling at me? Like, I have no idea why my brain works like that. If people smile at me, I just feel like beating the shit out of them. I'm so weird. I have no idea, man. It's... I have issues. It's like when people stare at me, I feel like they have a problem. I'm like, what's your problem? Stop looking at me. Ugh. Apart from making else, I use animals as profile pictures. I mean, I only use my cats as like profile pictures anywhere. Or just random anime pictures. Sometimes even use pictures I've drawn myself. I never in my entire life think I had a picture of a person as my background. It's always been my cats. Even before Maple and Maro. My home screen, like my lock screen on my current phone is my old man cat who passed away several years ago. I haven't changed it ever since he died. Still the same picture because I can't get myself over changing it. On my old phone I have a home screen of another cat that also died. Because that picture is cute and I love that cat. I don't know. Once I get a new phone, I will have Maple and Mario as backgrounds, and if I get new cats, then the next one has to wait for those cats. I don't know, man. What? What are you yesing about, Rita? What are you? Catwoman confirmed. I just love my pets, okay? That's all there is to it. I used to have her, like, it wasn't really my dog, but she sort of was. Like, not really, but I spent a lot of time with her. She died shortly after my previous cat. That died, obviously. They died within the same 2 weeks. Both of them. This year. I have pictures of her that are so fucking adorable. And I would use them. But I don't have anything to use them on. Maybe I'm just gonna print them out one day and put them on my wall. My own mod is stabbing me in the back. Tend to forget that you know what I look like. Not many people. It's actually really funny. A lot of like people that I meet online don't know what I look like. Most of them don't. And they don't care. I don't care. It's been forever since you've seen a picture of me now. You only see pictures of my cats as well. You wanna know how clumsy I am? Prepare for stuff on stream. So, I'm always half asleep, so I'd miss even if there was a face reveal. I don't intend to do one. I don't know. I just just feel like I would delete the picture after like a minute. Because people can save it, they can screenshot it, and then they have it permanently and they can look at me. And I don't like that idea. It's making me uncomfortable. Like, whenever I send people pictures of me, I'm like, don't save it. I only show pictures if I trust that person. And I tell them not to save it, and I'm gonna delete it a few minutes after. Because I also don't want to stare at my face. It's awkward if you're like in chat and then like you keep staring at yourself, like, bruh. Who needs your pics? Just Maple, exactly. Just Maple and Maro. That's all you guys need. They are perfection. They are perfect. They are beautiful. I wanna eat their heads. They are so cute. Just eat both cats. Oh yeah, they are both sleeping right now, but... Ah, one is sleeping on my bed and the other one is sleeping on the cat tower. Had to look, they are not in the beds next to me. Boo-hoo. They don't wanna be with me. I don't even have pictures of me and my cats, which is kinda sad. I have a picture with Maple when she was a baby. I think that picture is kinda nice, but somehow the camera made my head look very long, which just makes it weird. If you get the feeling of eating those cute creatures, I do. I want to chop their heads off. They are really cute, I have the urge to bite into their face. Especially with Maru, because she's just so... You can do anything with her. She just lets you. Until a certain point. Maple is more defensive. Like, sometimes she's really a cuddlebug, but most of the time she's like a fucking tsundere. Like, Mom, you're embarrassing in front of my friends. And then other times I sit on the toilet and she sits on my lap and then she falls asleep on my lap and licks my fingers. Before I wipe my ass, everything is still clean. And then my legs fall asleep because I sit on the toilet for half an hour just because she falls asleep on my fucking lap. But she only shows affection if Maru is not around. Maru is just fluff girl. Excuse me, what? I'm just sitting on a toilet like a normal person And the cat jumps on my lap and falls asleep. Cause there's no one to bother her. And you know the rule. If a pet falls asleep on your lap, you shall not move. And thus my legs shall die. Because I have to tiptoe to sit on the toilet. Because my legs are too short. Too many information. That's the case with every fucking chair though. I mean, I can put my gamer chair further down and I can finally touch the ground with my entire foot. I don't know. She just started seeing the toilet as a room of there's no other cat to bother me. You cannot now give me your full attention. I'm like, I would like to get up. I don't like sitting on the toilet for long. Never understood why some people enjoy sitting on the toilet for an hour. Like, how do you do that? Don't your legs like kind of die when you do that? Don't you get cold? Isn't that like kind of uncomfortable? I don't know, man. Cats are weird. But I mean, at least her kidney values are fine, right? I was so ready to cancel streams for the entire year if she would have died or something. I was preparing myself for bad news earlier. I was so anxious that I almost cried. Ugh. About good news. It's suddenly getting so warm in this room, why? Legs. Boop, 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 boop. Do-die, do-die. The line art will not really be visible anymore once I color. I'm actually trying to think of a second style choice at some point. Where you see the line art more, because once I colorate, this line art is not really that visible anymore. Oh, just this block of hair and the tail, and then the little blobs all over the place, but they can come afterwards, because this is the bigger piece. Everything. I hate it when my hand starts twitching. Stop. Fucking muscle in the thumb. Just decided to have a spasm there for a second. I need to sleep, but I can't stop watching. You can always watch the VOD, you know. It's not the same, I know, but there are tons of art streams on my YouTube channel. They are all my VODs are uploaded on there, if you ever feel bored. My art streams, I believe, are the streams where I talk a lot about personal stuff as well. So. For those informations you seek, sir. That I cannot provide out of the blue because my brain cannot think of stuff about me like that. I don't know. It's really random. When I'm doing art streams, I have to talk more than I do when I do game streams, I guess, because on game streams there's often dialogue and stuff where I either have to shut up or I have to read the dialogue out. I seek nothing but a good art and artist. Well, art streams, sir. Yeah. Nice. God damn it, man. Too thick. I like thick lines, but I also like thin lines. It's another dilemma I had when finding my art style. I really like those super thin lines that you can hardly see in some art styles, but I also like those really juicy, thick lines. Which is why I overdo this. Like, a lot of artists do this kind of stuff where, like, lines meet, you make it darker, but you're supposed to do it just a little bit. I like to overdo it. It just looks nice. I don't know, man. I don't follow the rules. There are no rules anyway, so I just talked bullshit there. You've been lied to. God damn. I got cat hair in my nose. Tickles. Huh? What pixel by pixel are you drawing on? 6,000 with 6,005 3,000 right now. I usually go with like 4K, 3K and 6K. I can't go bigger than that in size. But I like to go really big so I can draw the details in the eyes and stuff. Though on Twitter, once I upload the pictures, they will be really ugly. I was actually thinking, because some people asked me about like support stuff. I have no fucking clue what to put on a Patreon thingy. I don't know what people put on there because I don't really have anything helpful to put there. The only thing I can think of is like giving my pictures in higher resolution. But then again, I don't draw enough. That would be robbery. If people pay monthly and I draw like 10 pictures a year, they don't give something every month, you know? Because a lot of time I draw like this month I posted 2 pictures, I think. This will be my 3rd if I finish it. That's a miracle, man. It's a fucking miracle. But I usually draw on like really high resolutions. I like the pictures to be big, so you can see all the details. That's something I personally really like. Like, this right here is the is 100% size, so. Let me open another one. Oh shit, I can't open that one in here. I think, right? Can I? I can't open the Takanashi Kirara picture in here. The picture is too big. That one has like 7 to 8K in scaling, I think. Go on 100%. This is 100% on this picture. We're close. I like that. Nah. All the details. That's why I draw on bigger scales when I draw characters. Ah! Forgot to press the movement button. Can draw backgrounds. Not really actually. I need a lot of practice still with backgrounds. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the brushes for that one. Still really mushy when I draw them. Like, the main reason I got Clip Studio is for background art, because I want to improve in it. I had a few background practice streams before as well. But the art for Yaya has good practice. It's literally just a rock texture. Believe me. The background of this picture. I mean, I can open it and no, I cannot open it there. And the flowers are default brushes from Clip that I just adjusted so that I get the light stuff and everything, and then I added like little stalks to it. There's a tree brush here I used, and this thing is also just a brush. Clip Studio lets you cheat a lot. There's a brush that kind of creates walls for you, but it's like a manga brush that I used here because the lines kind of fit. And then I shaded over it, so I got scammed. That's why I said I'm not that great at the background art. Like, well, the one that probably was my best background so far from one of my background practices was this picture I drew last year in Clip Studio, this thing. The 100% again, where I used preset brushes from Clip Studio as well, and I tried to redraw a certain picture that I found on the internet. So that's kind of how I try to practice backgrounds. It's kind of the best picture I ever produced for background practice art stream, so I didn't manage to replicate anything like that before. Afterwards, there's another one I made, but I have to open Clip again for that. 1 second, because that one is not finished. Has to load. Was it this year? 21? No, I think, yeah, it was this year. 22. There. There are two more. One that I don't really like, because it's also really fast. This one was like rather fast, but it doesn't look that great either, because, yeah, not that much effort. This one I feel could have turned out pretty well, but I did not finish it. But it doesn't look that bad. The tree looks a bit wonky, but yeah, I kind of tried to do something here. I think there's a third one that I forgot about, but I don't know where it is. 21 again? This one actually, yeah. This was the second one I started, but I never finished it. The ground is not complete. But yeah, I kind of tried to do like background practices where I take PNGs of backgrounds I find and try to redraw them. So I kind of get a feeling of how the fuck to use those brushes, because especially the grass brush is kind of difficult to use, to be honest. Like, this is the start and this is how it turns out in the end. So you have brushes you can use to make something look beautiful, but you first have to learn how to make it look beautiful, you know. And that's really difficult. The tree trunk is a certain brush. If you have Clip Studio, you just look up for. I can show you. Let me demonstrate the cheating tools, just so you see them. I'm gonna need a smaller canvas for that. I have a tree trunk section here. What color would you like? Would you like some white trees? Oh, aren't those beautiful? Oh my. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, I'm so good at drawing trees. Oh my god, do you see that? Those skills. God damn it. I'm such a fucking pro. This one looks like shit, but we're gonna ignore that. Can I have this one? Yeah, boy. You see this tree right here? Oh yeah, it's a tree right there. A lot of people use those brushes. You have to learn how to properly use them though, so it's not just splashing it on there. I haven't quite figured it out, so. And then you have like, you want leaves? There, have some. There's like a lot of tree going on here. Oh my, what the fuck? Okay, let's make it brighter. Oh no, there's highlights. Make it even more highlight. Oh, there's more highlights. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, make it darker. Fuck, this isn't dark enough. Oh my god, do you see that? I have a fucking forest now. Clip Studio pen, yeah. can have I got the one-time purchase. You just look into the assets and there's like a lot of stuff you can use for like little details and shit and all of that, and then you just have to figure out which one feel best for you, and with that you can sort of just experiment and kind of find what you like and kind of shit, you know. But never browsed into the custom brushes. That's literally the only reason why I got it. I only got it for the custom brushes because Sai does not have them. You would have had to draw everything by hand. Wait, let me. I don't know if I have any picture where I drew the background by hand anymore. Honestly. In this picture, I drew every lily by hand. All of those flowers are drawn by me. This picture is old. Not that old, 2 years old or something. It's the only example I can find right now, I think. This picture, the fire is drawn by me because I like to draw fire. It's a lot of fun. I love drawing fire. Well, the flowers are drawn by me as well, but there's probably presets for that kind of stuff as well. Let me fucking do my job. There, the flowers are drawn by me. I like to draw these things by myself as well, but sometimes you don't have to make yourself do more work than necessarily. This one. I drew these leaves myself. But it's just little, and also the background, like the water and stuff in that picture. What else is there? What the fuck is there? Like even with this picture. This picture, for example, the rain, the dots, the tears, all of that shit, I drew it myself, but there are presets for this kind of shit. But I didn't have clip back then. I used a mask to create rain. I used a mask to create this. It was actually pretty easy, and I like it more than most presets brushes for it. And I love the way I drew the tears and shit, but oh, I love this picture. I love his suffering. It makes me happy, but also sad. It's a character of mine. I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow, but it takes a lot of time though. Looks background. Yeah, it takes me forever as well. Don't worry. Backgrounds take a lot of time, especially because you have to find out what brushes look good, and you need to find out how you feel most comfortable drawing backgrounds. And you need to find a way to draw backgrounds that they also fit like your character art. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it red? That's like the hardest thing for me. Like I have thick lines and stuff on my characters, and I personally prefer backgrounds without any line art done. But that proves difficult if I ever try to do stuff like, I don't know, I would like to draw landscapes, more than just landscapes, like churches and shit as well at some point. There I was actually thinking there's an artist called, wait, his name is this. V-L-O-P. Blop. Another artist I look up to. His art is really messy, but it's beautifully messy. Like it's messy, but it has its own rules of messiness. And he uses 3D a lot in his art, but he draws over those 3D objects, which make it look like he drew it completely by himself. But he also textures those things in 3D and models everything himself, so it's amazing. There are like a few artists who do it that way. They build their 3D environments and then they render those out and draw over them. Can look fucking amazing. It's something I was considering doing if I ever managed to get good in 3D. If you ever draw like something huge, like, I don't know, a huge cathedral or like a church or, I don't know, a castle, can make them look more three-dimensional that way, I guess. It's some may call it cheating, but I would say you gotta work smarter, not harder. It's all about time saving. Yeah, it's impressive if you work like 10 years on an art piece, but at the same time, you could have done a lot in that time as well, you know? And I personally get tired of my pieces at some time. If I work on them for a long time, I don't want to work on them anymore. Imagine drawing petal by petal. Yeah, some people do that. It's really impressive. I personally find that easier, like on hand paintings, like with hand, not traditionally, not digitally. Digitally, I find it kind of hard sometimes to draw stuff hand-wise. I used to draw every little grass stalk on my own, like each one of them. It's such a pain in the ass, and sometimes it just doesn't look good, you know? It's really time-consuming. Also, you can make your own custom brushes. And I would like to do that one day if I know how and I don't feel too lazy to do that. But yeah, it's all about finding out how to save time and how to produce the best product for yourself, you know, or for your customer, whatever. So I think people who come up with creative ways to use stuff like 3D rendering and 2D art, I'm mesmerized by that kind of stuff. As long as they are not stealing something, you know. If it's self-made, that's fucking impressive. Like, Vlop is a really impressive artist because he's really good at 3D, but he's also fucking amazing at 2D. Yeah, at some point you lose interest in it. That's why I did not finish a lot of pictures I started. Like, I like those pictures. I really do, but I look at them and I just really don't have the motivation to finish them anymore, which is why I try to finish my pictures quickly, but still do it neatly. So I like them, because I don't like uploading pictures I hate with my guts, obviously. So yeah. It's just that. But coming up with creative ways to help you improve and also be faster, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, even if you, like, with him do stuff with 3D, you still have to understand how the light works and everything, so you don't fuck it up when you draw over it. And it has to look pleasant to the eye, because, like, if you look at some anime, not all of them, but some have just really awful CGI because they don't get the cell shading right. It looks wrong. Because it's not the same shading as it is on the characters or the backgrounds. 3D in general is not bad in animes, but if it is executed incorrectly, it's sour to your eyes. It doesn't look good in that case. Guess me checking your making your replies, making you slow, isn't it? It's fine, that's just what art streams are. I'm generally slow with art, so I just try to reply to people as much as I can on art streams. It's easier doing art streams because I can focus on my art and I can focus on chat better. If I'm, like, sometimes when it doesn't happen that often, but sometimes when I'm streaming games, it's hard for me to catch up because of cutscenes and stuff I have to focus on. Sometimes I have to shut the fuck up when I do something. Like, that happened a lot doing Ori. I do better when I shut my mouth sometimes. Because I'm then better focusing on something. I can talk as much as I want during art streams. It's kind of a bonding stream, you know. I feel like most stuff people learn about me is during art streams. I would guess. I don't know. I can't tell what the experience is watching me. I mean, I used to rewatch all my streams in the beginning, but at some point I stopped because I stream for like 4 or 5 hours sometimes. And I don't have the time after stream anymore to watch everything and see if I can clip something out so people have something to watch after stream. Sadly, don't have the time for that anymore. No idea what the experience is watching me, but I have a feeling that most stuff you learn about me personally, like about my personal life and stuff, I mentioned during art streams. I have most conversations and discussions during art streams. And it is fun, don't feel bad about it. But I don't mind if people lurk or not. It's both alright, I will still keep talking, even if it's nonsense. Yeah, take a sip of water though. My voice is dying. Where was the message? Ayo. It's fine, it's fine. Dropping by time to time. Again, I mean, I'm really grateful for everybody who's been around since the beginning or like for a long time. I have a few people that are still here and they've been here for almost the entire time since I started streaming. I mean, every now and then they are here, but some of them are here pretty often and it's really heartwarming, but I also don't expect people to show up all the time because we all have our lives on the side. And I mean, I also have people that I look up to, but I don't watch their streams. I mainly watch their clips. Basically every Hololive member. The only streams I really bother to tune in is when they have like either a game I'm interested in, or if they have costume reveals, because I really love costumes. They always look so pretty. And even there I only watch those of like people that I have somewhat of a emotional connection to, I guess. But I mainly watch clips of other VTubers, be it in big company ones or not. So I respect everybody who's here, but I'm also alright if you're not here. Sweet of you though. Oopsie. We all have our things to do on this side. So yeah. Thank you for giving a cozy night. You're welcome. I hope it makes you sleep well. Dream you of thick juicy lines. Maybe you have a nice dream that... Maru? You're stuck in the blanket. Nice dream about an art style you wanna try out or something. Oh god. Yeah, you should go sleep. That's way too late. Or early, however you wanna see it. Glad you enjoyed it though. Always nice to hear that. I know I don't sound really impressed most of the time, but that's just how my voice be, man. That's just how it is. I always sound like I don't give a shit, I'm sorry. AKA the impression of my VTuber model that just looks unimpressed all the time. I mean, this one smiles more than my old one, so yeah, that's that. Yeah. Yo. I will probably not be here for very long anymore either. The cats need to be fed, and I need to be fed. And work. Yeah. But I made progress with this piece, which is nice. Might just be the line art, but I'm slow. I think instead you boosted my moral. I'm gonna draw the shit out of my life. Good luck and sleep well. Thank you for being here. Good nighties. Swoopity swoopy. Swing your ass into bed. Kiss your homies goodnight. Almost done with the line art main. About time. I mean, I'm not done with the line art actually. Still have to do the little ones on the side, and my arm is missing. But the majority of the line art will be done soon, which is nice improvement of this picture. I mean, there's still time anyway, so still autographs to collect. Autographs. Signatures. Isn't it kind of the same? Autographs are basically signatures, right? Are they not? Let's see if I finish Ori tomorrow. I'm actually curious if I will manage. Or will it end up like Pokemon, that I say I finish it this week and then I'm incapable to do so? Well, I will see. I will see. I will find out tomorrow. But I mean, there's literally only one thing left to do unless there's like a big chunk of story coming afterwards. But that's the same I said with Pokemon. I didn't expect there to be so much story afterwards. I thought I'm done with it. No, I'm not. Now they want me to do work. Don't even get paid for it. Didn't even get into the Hall of Fame. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. No. Gotta get closer. Final stream season 3 part 2. Exactly, I had 2 Pokemon streams that I thought I gonna finish it. Now that I have to hold another one, because it's not done. And considering there might be a DLC, I don't know how much story the DLC will give, if it even gives any story. I will play again if it does. Because it's part of the game, so no. It has to be in there. There's like a sense of, you know how when you buy a game, doesn't matter if it's on a PC or a console, like on a lot of places, usually you have trophies and shit, you know, you have achievements to unlock. Streaming is like kind of achievement. As much of the gameplay as possible should be available, it should be recorded. It feels weird if I don't record it. Like, I don't touch the game usually if I'm not streaming. If something major happens, I will close the game. Like, I played Legend Arceus outside of stream, and every time something story-wise happened, I would just shut the fucking console down. So that I can do it on stream. And don't get spoiled. God damn it. Especially if it's like with games I haven't played before. Because I think it's kind of fun. Because most of the games I play, I have played before. And with games I haven't played before, it's like more of a first time experience for everyone. I mean, in the sense of watching me experience it for the first time. And me experiencing it for the first time. If that makes sense. I don't know. Just feels special. And I like that. So I haven't touched Pokemon ever since the stream. Still at the same spot. Because I'm not sure if this part is relevant or not. But my guess is it is. I don't know. Why else would it be there? Mm. Well. I think for this week, tomorrow is the last thing to stream. So that I get fucking work done, and on the weekend I need time to set up my PC. Also Christmas, which means family is around, and that means bad internet. So, yeah. Reason why I cannot. Also because we usually have like our Christmas events going on in the evening. So streaming in the evening ain't happening. I don't know, maybe a little bit of a break is good for me as well. I don't know. I enjoy this a lot, but I don't know how to take breaks, so it has to be shoved down my throat. Like a dog that has to take its medicine. More like a cat, I guess. Though some dogs don't want to take their medicine either. But in my experience, cats are worse than that. That matter. Shoving it down their throats ain't fun. Makes me feel guilty. Because after that they hate you. Completed. I mean, the tail's still missing as well, but you know. Amount of time I spent on the line art, man. Incredible. Oopsie. I also figured out that with my PC, the cable for my drawing table, the cable will be too short. I have to get another cable. Or I won't be able to draw. God damn it. God fucking damn it, man. In 5 minutes, guys. Oh my god. The fact that I have been called cultured. You guys wanna know a fun fact? I haven't done it yet because if anyone would see that, they would eat me out of the house. But I don't do it for the fact that it is naughty looking. I do it for the fact that it looks amazing. Sculpting. There's a figurine of Tolavru, the second season. There is this character called Nemesis. I really like her because she looks cute. I like her design. Her personality is kind of fun. She's an ass also. There's a figurine of her in the costume of what is her name? Darkness. Yummy. What's her actual name? I don't remember. Anyways, the blonde girl. her actual form, that over-sexualized outfit, whatever. But she looks kind of cool in an outfit because it suits her character, right? There's a figurine that looks fucking amazing because they sculpted her muscles out, and that looks so amazing. I kind of want that figurine, but it looks like fucking... I would question my child's choices if I saw that in their room. I don't know. So I didn't buy it. But it is available. And I'm considering it. But that's the only figurine I ever kind of wanted because it just looks so well sculpted. I'm like, man. But it's so kinky. I would need to hide it. Exposed. Oh well. Oh, sounds like a fucking excuse, but that's literally the only reason I want it. It just looks really cool. The issue is that it is naughty. Naughty looking. That's the issue why I'm not getting it. Because it makes me a little uncomfortable having that displayed in my room or something. Yeah, well. Here we go. Most of it is complete. My ass hurts. Sitting is exhausting. Where's my mouse? Oh, I have so many tabs open now. God damn it. Gotta close the tabs. It's like 50 tabs open right now. God. Because I was searching so many things earlier. Give me a second, guys. Haha. Checking. I think this person won't be here for too long anymore. She will probably be here for a while, so I'ma rate someone with you guys. Look at it, looked up. A little indecent. She's literally spreading her fucking legs, man. Anyways, oh god, I gotta go eat. Thank you guys for being here. I will see that I finish this picture by this week. If you wanna add your name to the ornament Christmas balls, post it either in my Discord or on my Twitter. I will post the post again so you can post under it or something. If you wanna be part of this picture, that is. If you are not already. Yeah. So, thank you again for being here. I'ma leave and eat and see you guys tomorrow if you're here. If not, I wish you guys a Merry Christmas holiday weekend stuff. And I hope you have a lot of nice food at least or something. I don't know. Enjoy your time. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. So let's go raid. Because the cats also are hungry. Gotta feed the kitties. Thanks again, guys. Stay healthy. See you soon. Bye bye. Let's go. Shoop shoop. Click the button. Yes.